can't believe I fucked up like that. That fun? There we go. The lion. There we go. Clickety, clickety, clickety. Yeah, just waiting for Yankles here. I'm gonna give him a call right now, so. Get Yankles on the line, eh? Turn the volume. Ah, fuck. Gotta turn up the volume for this. There we go. Put this down a bit. That better? There. Oh, shit. Let me get the lion in there. Almost look like his head's alive. Anyways, yeah, let's get Yankee on the phone here. Well, I gotta check the volume here. I wanna make sure that's okay. How's the volume? Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2 1 2. How's the volume? Well, I guess you can kind of hear the fan in the background. I guess I could always turn it down, but let's get Skanky on the line, eh? Ah, fuck, I'm not ready yet, though. A little too loud. Have some water. First things first, just call him on the phone, I guess. The ankles.
Well, finally. I thought everyone had suddenly died today.
Well, I just fired it up, so nobody's here yet. It takes a couple seconds,
Yeah.
you know, like other people have lives and they do shit.
Well, I kind of assumed that, which is why I said that, because, yeah. Because, like I said, I came out drunk, you know, usually either I start cleaning sprees, and calling and talking to people, or I usually just smoke a bowl of weed, get dizzy, and either pass out or eat when I drink. So after talking to you, I was waiting for so long to have a smoke and thinking, wait, where is he? So texted and called 2 other people, and was literally just having my smoke, about to have a bong rip, and you're the first one to call back. Finally.
Well, there you go. I gotta put in a comment too, like just for anybody to if they want to ask you a question, kind of thing. Here, hold on.
Well, don't you have to wait for somebody to be online first, or is that like an advertisement?
I guess it'd be like no. I guess they'll put a question in.
Well, by putting this message on or something, instead of people just seeing you online and coming in or not coming, by putting this thing on, either you're using me saying Yankey online, ask him any questions or whatever you're putting, so you're using me as an advertisement, or yeah, you have to put something on or nobody can even see you're online.
Oh no, I just put
or whatever the first thing I said was.
No, I just want to put up there it was just a message saying like you can ask anything. That's all skankly doodles.
Yeah, and I wish more people were online so they could hear me say this while it happens, but, yeah, you might not always like the answer, or you might love the answer, but, I ain't gonna hold back on my answer. Ask anything, but I ain't gonna hold back on the answer. I ain't no professional on contract with, like, the NFL or a movie or something, so this is free going. I can say whatever the fuck I want. And you don't always like what I say or agree with it, but it is what it is. Like, for example, transvestites. I'm not going to hate on a transvestite. If a transvestite came in and applied, had the most qualifications, I would hire them, but doesn't mean I agree with them. Compared to gays, I may not be gay, but I can at least agree with gay. Hey, if you're a man, you like men more in that field, then go for it. But I don't agree with transgender. I'm not going to hate on you, but I ain't going to agree with it.
Well, yeah, everybody's...
a lot of people don't like that answer.
Yeah, everybody's entitled to their own opinion at the end of the day, as long as it's not, like, malicious, you know, like, you're not trying to be hurtful, I guess, or whatever. But there's not, but there's nothing wrong, there's nothing, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, when it comes to asking me questions, and, I mean, kind of an answer like that, you may agree, you may disagree, or you might hate me for that answer, but at least I'm not being hateful on it, and you can understand it. The only one thing that you can ask me, or say, and actually for real, instead of being understanding or giving reasons, this, that, and simply saying I agree or disagree, but actually truly being hateful on, is fat people who cry over being made fun of for being fat, but yet could easily fucking fix it.
True.
Like my entire life, I've been skinny. Everywhere I go, I've been called the skinny one. Then I was off work for a year. Then I got so lazy, and even with my metabolism, gained 20 pounds, started looking pregnant. I went places, family, friends, bars, this, that. People started asking if I'm fat, or making fun of me, asking if I'm pregnant, this, that. Did I get mad and start picking fights? Or cry over it? No. I just said, well, I chose to be this way, could have fixed it. But I didn't, well, it is what it is, so I'll fix it if I don't want to be made fun of, or I'll go for it. But fat people that literally say, well, I've got eating disorder, or, oh, I can't exercise, even though they have no handicaps against them, yeah, those people I will truly hate on.
Oh, Cleveland's in the house, or,
don't complain and cry about something if you could easily fix it. I mean, crying and complaining about being broke, you can't always get a better job and fix that. That'll have sympathy for it, but if you could easily eat healthier and exercise, but you whine and cry about being fat and being made fun of it, well, knock you and shove it up your ass. Fix it.
Well, that's Yankey, everybody. Tyler just came in the chat here.
I was just about to say, I guess it's probably still empty online. Otherwise, it would be empty probably after those two comments.
It's off and on. It all depends, I guess, you know what I mean?
Tyler just hopped on the ground. Assuming he heard what I said, he's probably texting right now asking, what were you talking about?
I should probably switch a game.
Or he's just ready for the next subject, which I guess will be whatever you ask, or when somebody else comes online.
Oh, of course, yeah. I'm debating whether or not to switch the background game, though. Because, like, the game that I have on in the background is, that I'm just having to sit there is DayZ, but...
Yeah, only people on that game can come online, right? Like, if you're playing Tiger Woods and online, you can't have somebody playing Madden NFL and come listen in on the conversation. They have to be playing the same game, right?
No, it's on YouTube. Like, even if you wanted to go to YouTube right now, you can punch it up. You know what I mean?
Unless you actually want to play a different game, then what's the difference on what game you have on the background picture?
Well, because some games attract.
People will see the picture. Doesn't matter what the picture is, they'll read the title, and well, that's where the interest comes in. So it's the title, not the picture.
Some games attract more people.
True, but again, every picture is seen, every title is read, and well, a title / words tell more of a story than a picture. So if you're trying to get people online.
Muted.
With the woman and children and too busy.
The usual.
Yeah. I'm not late on. Actually, that's probably wrong. Maybe it's not late. Either it's too late or it's not late enough. I don't know.
I'm gonna ask Tyler. Like, how's the sound? Can you hear Yankey okay, or hear Yankees? Oh well, whatever. I'm sure it's fine.
Well, if he doesn't comment back, then either he came online but is very busy, or he can't.
He said yeah, he can hear you. Fine.
Well, yeah, like I said, everyone in the world's just too pussy. I can't argue too much, I mean, other than stupidity. When it comes to being pussy and lazy, well, yeah. A lot of times I get home and I just go straight to bed if I don't have something to keep me occupied.
Oh, of course, yeah. What else? What is it? This Friday today, yeah? Party time.
Yeah, I guess technically.
Friday's.
Yeah, 2 hours, hour and a half, it'll be Saturday.
Friday is party
Yeah,
time.
it looks like it did snow a little bit, so.
Oh, it snowed.
And I'll go tomorrow, otherwise I'll leave Sunday and have to do more work.
Does it look like it snowed enough for me to go to work?
Well, like I said, the more often you go, the more often the air blow, compared to getting so stuck on, even if it's just light snow, because there's so much packed on snow, you have to use a snow thrower. So I like to get my shit caught up.
Maybe.
But tonight, you leave it for 2 days till Monday, well, between the warm weather, and plus everyone walking and driving on it, like, yeah, you're gonna be fucked. So, I don't know. I didn't say I am going to work tomorrow, I'm just not sure yet. It looks like snow came down, so I might go. Otherwise, I might not. I mean, I am drunk, so. Anything can happen when I wake up tomorrow.
Well, I'm pretty sure you'll go to work anyways.
Yeah, maybe. Depends if it actually warms up as much as it's supposed to. It's supposed to go to -5 tomorrow. Back to the last 3 days, be -30 with the wind chill -40. So, if it is warmer tomorrow, and then it's supposed to go cold again on Sunday, then just for the sake of the warm weather, I might go tomorrow. And again, I'm drunk and hungover, so. At this point, it all depends how I feel when I wake up.
When was the last time you had a hooker? Somebody wants to know in the chat, when was the last time you had his name is Whiskey264.
Yeah, leave it to the whiskey, yeah.
When was the last time?
Yeah, it's last time I had a hooker, and everything else,
Nice.
relationships and whatnot, it's been too long since I've had a hooker.
Oh, okay.
But other than my most recent experience, every experience I've had with a hooker, they either end up trying to duck on the money and not actually bang you, or they just play the drunk card and run to the bathroom or out the door yelling and screaming. So, I mean, unless you're that desperate for sex, which at this point I might say I am, hookers are not worth it. Which is why it's been too long since I brought a hooker. I need sex, but yeah, I don't really like hookers.
Yeah, neither do
I'm
I.
sure that should answer that guy's question.
There's still people though.
Escorts are the way to go.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, as far as the guy asking when's the last time I had a hooker, well, I'm pretty sure I answered his question. Yeah, both on how long it's been and why it's been that long, and why it is and isn't worth getting a hooker.
Ty said escorts are the way to go, so I don't know.
Well, it also depends how much money you have and the area you live in.
Yeah, true. That plays a huge
there
factor.
is numbers you can call and like have them delivered or go to these houses, and then there's ones you pick off the streets, but they're all, by definition, technically hookers or sex workers, and so, I mean, if you love sex, but you hate relationships and or don't get relationships, if you spend the extra money and you go the good way, like the houses or a delivery, then yeah, escorts can be worth it, but for the most part, again, unless you're absolutely desperate for sex and need it that bad, then no. Yeah, whether you pay the low money or the high money, not usually worth it. But that's just my opinion. It's better to try to either pick somebody up from a bar who's not a hooker, but is just drunk. So I guess say go to the bar and pick up a drunk woman, or just flirt with a woman all night and show her off your credit card, this that, and pick up a woman, compared to just going down the street or to a house and paying a woman for money.
Or you could always just pick up a guy with a big veiny cock.
Big A, I guess that's the way to go, but otherwise, we're talking about straight people and hookers.
Well, I know.
Not male prostitutes.
No, it would just to be just to paint a picture of it when it's hard, and that'd be it. Just give him like a 12-pack just to paint his cock or something.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. Both adding to it, but also trying to ignore it.
Well, you never heard of people like they get like a model to come over and then they paint them?
Oh yeah, that's called an artist.
Well, yeah, you bring over some dude with a decent sized veiny cock, and then you just do the art or whatever, and then just pay him like a 12-pack.
Well, then, like I said, that would be the same as, so I go to a bar or a restaurant, just show off my credit card, and bring the women over, them thinking I'm rich, or buying them drinks, getting them drunk, this, that. Well, in this case, all you're doing is pretending to be an artist, or you're an artist and you're hot, but want sex, and so instead of calling a hooker, you're simply calling over a model, and so you make them get naked and start drawing them, and well, then one thing leads to another. So I would say an artist, a hot woman, an artist, calling a male to come over and get naked so she could draw him, and then they get in bed. That's basically the same as going to the bar, playing a few lines, buying a few drinks, or playing the money card and bringing a woman home. You're picking up a woman, or you're picking up a man. That's not getting a hooker. Yes, you're playing the man, or yes, you're using the man, or same thing woman-wise, but you're not picking them up. / that guy is not a hooker.
Well, of
So,
course.
two totally different things. There's picking up men and picking up women. Doesn't matter how you do it. And then there's calling or going down the street to grab one for money.
True, and it doesn't.
So this way. Right. Sorry.
Well, no, I was gonna say too, because it's totally two different things too. It's like because women don't have veins on their private part like men have like cool looking veins, and you really have to get into detail when you draw a vein on a cock.
Yeah, seriously, how much gay porn do you watch that you see this much detail or have this much attention to detail when it comes to the cock?
No, well, small details are
Yeah, I'm
everything.
sure if Tyler's still listening, he's going to text back. That was a good one, Yankee.
Thank you.
Well, at least you fucking better. I just burnt and judge you on that one.
Well, small details are everything to me. I don't know.
Yeah, when it comes to cock, boobs and pussy.
Okay,
Which,
okay, you're gonna.
most people usually pay attention to.
Okay, but like, you would just draw a cogger that doesn't have any veins on it at all.
I just wouldn't draw a cock at all. I go over a woman to get naked and draw her and then bang her. But you seem to be fixated on bringing a man over to draw him, and as you're talking about sedating them, bang him. So
I never said bang nobody. It's called art.
I would bring the woman over. I don't know what you're talking about with bringing the man over.
It's
Well, I do know what you're talking about, but you get what I'm saying. You get the joke.
it's called art. Like you said, artist.
Yeah.
You said, like no, it's not always about dick.
Well, again, two different things. If you're actually in an art class where you paid money and you're learning to become an artist, and so there's a couple men, a couple women, yeah, a naked man or a naked woman might come in. Whether you're a man or woman, doesn't matter, but the way you're saying it, no, you're talking about inviting a man or a woman to your house to get naked and start drawing a picture of, and, well, my experience, even if you're in class and paying money, well, you wouldn't actually pay money to have a private male or female person come over if you're straight compared to if you're gay or lesbian. So, once again, I've got you cornered, and yeah, you're talking about art, but you're talking about gay art. And, well, gay artists usually lead to gay people.
Okay, the artist that sculpted Michelangelo, or you know, like these old whatever, they did these famous sculptures where it showed a penis. There's nothing homosexual or whatever weird about that. I'm not saying homosexuality is weird, but there's none of that in there. I'm talking
But
about.
there's two things.
No, I'm talking about drawing proper veins on a cock, you idiot.
Okay, but you're forgetting about two things. One, any of these people became artists drawing naked women, / being straight, or drawing other pictures. Then eventually, once they got to fame and fortune, now started drawing pictures of naked men because they were just good pictures. And B, again, most of these people start off as artists that, and then once they're married and have children, and everyone knows they're straight, well then, again, start showing their art, doing these men's pictures. But someone desperate for sex, talking about hookers and men, and then having no experience, and a shitty artist, but yeah, inviting the man over to draw him. Again,
Not even an artist. Yeah.
you're all fucking gay, dude.
Not even an artist. Yeah. But yeah, it'd be such a crappy drawing. And okay, well, since you're naked.
And if the woman's hot enough and there's a couple drinks around, hey, my man's gonna say no. Or vice versa.
Well,
if
of
you're
course, yeah.
a hot enough man or you have enough money, even if the picture's shitty, what naked woman already seen they're naked with a couple drinks and you having money, enough money to pretend to be an artist, is again gonna say no. Not many.
Yeah, true. But then I guess at the end of the day, you're always going to be living a con game.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I said, if it's a matter of picking, calling or picking up hookers / escorts, prostitutes, well, yeah, whatever you just said is what that's going to be. But even if you're just going to bars picking up women, well, at least you get some satisfaction out of that, not just the next part, but at least you know you got a bit of a game. Who knows, maybe one of these days this woman you pick up could turn into a relationship or this, that, but if you got hookers and prostitutes, well, there's no hope or anything there. That's just a night of pleasure, and it's over. Just like a plate of food.
There you go.
And then it's gone. It ain't gonna last. So, at least even if you go to the bar every night and try to pick up a woman, well, eventually one of these women could lead to something more than just a night. But a hooker will never lead to more than a night.
Bless
So,
them.
I guess there is another example of why, yeah, if you're desperate for sex or you need some practice, then again, go to the hooker or prostitute.
Words of
But for the
wisdom.
most part, even just going to pick up women or lying and playing a money card, using a fake credit card to pick women up. At least there's always a chance something can happen. But it will never have a chance with a hooker or prostitute.
Well, Tyler just said, words to wisdom.
Here is the wisdom.
Yeah.
Being single most of my life, not many relationships, and not being a virgin, but not having much sex most of my life, but a lot of times craving it. Yeah, there's the wisdom. Somebody who's 35 and talking about his sex life. Well, either A, I gotta be telling the truth, or B, I'm the biggest idiot in the world to embarrass myself and say some shit about my sex life like this online. So, again, here's the fucking wisdom. It's coming from a guy who's embarrassed to say this shit, but is willing to say it. So, why would he have any reason to lie?
True.
Yeah.
So what else is new, Yankee? Hey, what do you think about that new law they just passed in BC there?
Which one?
Where people
There's always new laws passed in BC compared to most provinces.
It's a new one, like making like certain amounts of like cocaine and crystal meth legal to have on the streets and other shit, I guess, heroin and.
I thought that was just a trial run. They had already done that months ago.
Yeah, they're going through with it now. I guess it's making it official now.
Oh, because yeah, I remember reading about that in Manitoba. They said they're going to do a trial run with it, see how it happens.
A trial
if
run.
crime goes up and down, this and that. And I thought they'd gone through with it and decided nope.
No, they want to kill more people, probably.
Well, that, and also, again, yeah, a cop is more concerned about giving out a $399 ticket where you're not wearing a seatbelt, putting nobody in danger, compared to if you're running red lights and stop signs, $2.99 ticket, or driving around with drugs that are simply for yourself. Oh, so I've got half a gram of coke, and I'm sober. Right. Am I driving from my house all the way to this place in my sporty degree to make fucking $5? No. It's obviously for myself, so yeah. Maybe they're just finally starting to realize there's bigger fish to fry than these small, tiny ones.
There you go.
Because, I mean, to an extent, I gotta say it, sir. I agree with the law, but only to an extent, as in, there's only certain drugs you can be caught with in certain amounts. It's just like original, even before weed was legalized, they made it so that if you're caught with less than a gram, you might be charged with, just like either you can be charged with open liquor, which is just a ticket, demerits on your license, or you can be charged with a DUI, which is lost a license. So, they originally started this with weed, where if you got caught with weed, even half a gram, you're just like a DUI, you'd be gone to that. But they changed it so that unless you're caught with weed, either high, just like caught with liquor and drunk, or with intent to sell, you would be off for, you might have the weed taken away from you, but for the most part, you'd be off scot-free, if not for much weed. But if you were high and had intent to sell, yep, you go to jail. So, with that said, I agree with the same law with these drugs. If it doesn't seem like there's intent to sell, and you're not driving high, but have half a gram or a gram and claim you're going to a friend's house, well, then for the most part, yeah, go deal with bigger fish in the sea. This is just a tiny one. Let it go.
There you go.
But again, that also goes with only certain drugs. I mean, like coke, even if you do 3 grams in one night, you're not going to OD from that, and it might take you 1 or 2 days to fall asleep. But once you fall asleep, you wake up, and just like the equivalent of getting drunk and being hungover the next day, well, you can do enough drugs and be strung over the next day. So, other than the result of being strung over, coke, weed, shrooms, crack even, all that wears off. But then drugs like heroin and meth, which you could take, even if you sleep for 6 hours, wake up, you're going to still be fucking high on that meth or heroin or something and still do stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
So just like with the weed rule and with the liquor rule, high or you have intent to sell, you should be allowed to have drugs on you. Just go to a friend's house or something, as long as you got a story. But only certain drugs like coke, crack, and shrooms, not fucking meth, heroin, and all these other drugs. They're saying that, yeah, they're going to try this trial out, allowing all drugs. But no, there should only be some drugs. Ones that only have day-lasting effects, not 3 or 4 day lasting effects.
Well, Tyler's saying that crack and coke are basically the same, but I don't think that they are kind of the same, like but they're a different kind of high, I think.
Well, they are the same, and the
Okay.
As far as what Tyler's asking and saying, coke and crack are the same. The only difference is you buy coke, which is powder, and so you can sniff that powder, which is doing coke. But if you now take this powder, whether it's with water or baking soda or ammonia, make it all sticky and curl it up into a rock. Now you smoke it. That's crack. So coke and crack are the same, as in they're both powder. And it's just a matter of coke you do in powder form and sniff. Crack, you take that same powder coke, but you make it into rock and you smoke it. Which therefore, as I was saying, compared to you can do one line of meth and 2 days later you can still be feeling effects of that meth and doing stupid things or making dumb decisions and feeling it, compared to doing coke, weed, or liquor, which, yeah, you might be hungover or strung out the next day, but you're not going to be feeling those effects the next day once you get a good sleep. So, yeah, coke, crack, shrooms, and a few other drugs, those are fine as long as you're not high on them driving and you're not intent to sell, then good. But meth, heroin, speed, a couple others, no, those should not, even with this trial run, not be allowed.
Well, that's what they're doing.
I know. So I'm saying I half agree with the law, I half disagree with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I agree with it, as in, yeah, let's make the drug law more lenient unless it's intent to sell or being caught high, just like being caught drunk. Then no, there's nothing wrong with having liquor in your car. There's nothing wrong with having drugs. But if it's meth or heroin or one of those other huge drugs, then no. Whether it's a small amount and you're high on it or not, that shit is killing people. Get that shit off the streets. Fentanyl, same thing. That's another one. Yeah, man. Meth, fentanyl, and heroin. Those are the 3 worst. And so, yeah. Even if you're not high and you're caught with one fucking tablet of fentanyl, no. Arrest that guy, get him off the street. But if you're caught with half a gram of coke, you're sober, and you go into a friend's house just to do a couple lines, and watch a football game, there's nothing wrong with that. As soon as you go to bed, that shit will be worn off.
Well, I see something wrong with that.
Well,
I see something wrong
if
with
you're
all
talking
of
about the addiction factor, well then, I mean, that can go with absolutely anything, even food.
No, but
the
it's
addiction
just
factor can go with. Otherwise, then what? What's the problem you see with that?
it's just a loser thing to do, like cocaine and all that other shit. Cocaine, crack, whatever.
Well, see, I disagree. Just like, you only drink once a week, but you drink to get drunk. Alright, so, one time every 7 days, I drink once, and I get drunk. There's nothing wrong with that. You can control your liquor, you make sure you got a ride home, this or that. Nobody's gonna judge you for drinking and getting drunk once a week, so, hey, if once in a while, again, as long as you control your addiction and not do it all day, every day, hey, as long as you can control your addiction, there's nothing wrong with doing a line of coke, or a bowl of weed, or crack here and there, as you're not gonna get addicted to it, and so, and as soon as you go to sleep, the effect is gone the next day.
True. Here, hold on, hold that thought, Yankee. I'm just gonna restart this game, so at least I can do something while we're talking. Be right back. Hold on. Restarting the stream.